My name is Carl Friedman. I'm the editor of Leather International. I'm sitting here with Emmanuel Bontemps. He's the manager of strategic accounts, specifically to automotive at Lectra. And we're here at the 30th anniversary of APLF. And thank you very much for giving us some time.
You're welcome. Thanks to you.
We had a couple of roundtable discussions last night, and concerning the future of leather, and just wanted to get your impressions on how those roundtables were and what your takeaways were from them.
I tell you that. First, I want to thank you, APLF, who have been in touch, and we have been very happy to be sponsoring the event. Well, we had an assembly of diverse areas: automotive, furniture, also fashion, shoes. And we bring up several topics related to leather. One of them was a tendency about what will be the price, how the price will change in the future. Well, it has been very clear from the people in the audience. It will increase. This tendency is not ready to stop yet. So the next topic was, what can we do to take this into account and still be competitive on the market? Well, here there are several options. The first one that has been underlined would be to take care about in some countries we have to take care about the logistic chain, because the people realize that there's still a lot of wastage in the process. The number of 20% has been given in areas like the Middle East, India also, and this represents a large volume of leather that might be processed in the future. So we think that improving this would help. A second area is that, and this is new for me also, I'm working in automotive. The tendency is automotive is always the same. You give a first price, and then what you want is to reduce that price. The OEM are asking for that. Now, it seems that there are some new initiatives, still local, still unique, but good signs. The OEM seems to be ready, in some case, to consider an index, indexing the price of purchase on the price of leather, which would take into account the fact that the price of leather today is increasing a lot. And this will release the pressure on the tanners, because we come to some point where it's not profitable anymore for them to work leather for the OEMs. So it is a good sign that certain of them think about it and try to find solutions. But behind the scene, people underline a critical problem I was not aware of. Lectra is working on cutting leather when it's finished, but we learn little by little what is happening in the tanneries. And the main issue that has been underlined is that it becomes more and more difficult to find technicians able to process properly leather. And this seems to be an issue everywhere in the world. It has been underlined during the roundtable that the schools that were able to provide such technique, such lessons about the technology of processing leather have disappeared one by one. There are some coming here and there, but they are not ready yet to produce the right training for the people to be operational at a very high level. And this seems to be, behind the scene, the most critical part in this industry.
We're kind of getting to the crux of APLF, end of the second day. Can you just give us your overall impressions of the show itself, and what things have you learned in the last couple of days here?
The show is really great. The organization is wonderful. You got a lot of things to see, a lot of things to learn, a lot of contact that you can make. And this fashion industry, or these people working for fashion industry as tanners, because mainly I saw the tanners, they are very creative and inventive in a way that, well, it's good for us, you know, just to come, to take the picture of what might be the material that we may have to cut in the future, in the near future. And there's a lot of change. I've seen motifs, I've seen leather completely fashioned in a colorful way. We got a lot of examples of this kind. And you have also new properties given to leather, like the ability, when you have gloves, to work on tactile screen. That's very interesting. That shows that the industry tend to adapt to the new technologies, tend also to adapt to fashion. I don't forget that we are in Hong Kong, and Hong Kong is also good for fashion. And here they follow all that very well. So this will bring to us new challenges on which we will probably work on the cutting side in the near future. But this is not a promise today. I'm not responsible for that. It's just that if there is a tendency to give, and if you want to go towards that business, we have to follow that carefully.
Thank you very much for your time.
Very welcome. It has been a pleasure.